Grand motherfucking Rising Soul Tribe. Is your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage, here with you this morning. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. How's everybody doing this morning? Like, share, follow, hit that subscribe button. Move back a little bit. Alright, there we go. So how's everybody doing today? Alright, let's give praise to the Most High God. Without him, I ain't nothing. Just like without y'all, I ain't shit. You know, cats, man, that's all they do is fight y'all. That shit's hilarious. That little cat bad as hell though. I ain't even putting on my heat, bad as hell. Bad. I still love him. I ain't gonna kick him out or no shit like that. But let's give praise to the ancestors. Orisha, Zeus and them. Spirit guides, spirit teams, what's up y'all? Law enforcement. Enforcing that law. Let's give praise to guardian angels, archangels, ancient Egyptian bloodlines, Samoan bloodlines, Native American bloodlines, Irish bloodlines. I think that about covers it. And let's give some thanks to our Soul Tribe family. We're building it, we're growing it. You grow, I grow, I grow, you grow, we grow together. It's a movement. Let's keep it tumbling, knocking down the bowling ball pins. Tumble, tumble, tumble. I don't know how to make that noise. But yeah, thank you for joining me this morning. You don't have to, but you choose to, and I appreciate it. Even if it's not in the morning, maybe you choose, maybe you pick me up in the afternoon, evening, late at night. Don't pick me up late at night though. That's a whole lot of whole shit. That's what I heard. All right, let's get started. So I'm gonna make this quick this morning. Eyelashes. All right. So today is July 20th, 2023. I guess, anyways. That's what they say. You feel me? You feel me? All right, hold on. Shit, I'll keep it like that. What up? All right, so just got a few channel messages, things that were on my heart this morning when I was cleaning out my kitchen. All right, so be a role model. Be accountable for what you say and what you do. And it's like, would you look up to you? Would you like to be cool? You're like, hey, I want to dress like him. Hey, man, I like the way he thinks. Maybe I should be more like him. Would you want to be like? Would you want you to be your role model? If not, then you probably need to switch some shit up. That's what I heard. So like, if you're at a low place in life, if you're feeling like shit ain't gonna work out, if you're feeling like you ain't got nobody, you don't have any help, life is shitty, remember all of the miracles you've received in the past from God. Remember the way that your ancestors came through for you in the past. Maybe your spirit guides, people working behind the scenes like your spirit teams, guardian angels and such. Remember that, because that's important to remember. I have to remind myself of that a lot. I've had to anyways. But, you know, miracles can be like the small things. Like say like if you walking down the street 3:43 o'clock and you meet somebody and you're having a conversation. By the way, when I got up and I looked at the clock, it was 5:55. Divine protection. So, you're walking down the street and you bump into somebody and, you know, y'all start chit-chatting or whatever. You could be on the bus stop, you could be at the park, you could be at a bar or something, you could be at a restaurant. Don't gotta be a bar. I like bars. But, y'all strike up a conversation and the conversation is, you know, it's strong. It's impactful. You know, you become enamored with the person in the conversation and you leave and you don't see that person no more. But you remember the conversation and it changed you. That's a miracle. That is a miracle. Or like me walking down the street, tripping over a cat, and it was a kitten, needed a place to live and brought him home. That's a miracle. Not just for the cat, but for me too, and for the other cat. It shows the universe that you are willing to take care of it, because it takes care of you. That's what I'm learning from this badass cat. Okay, so one time I was at the casino and I was on my way back to my cousin's house, I think. It doesn't really matter where I was on my way back to. But actually it does, because I was going in the opposite direction. But there was older like Asian, Southeast Asian man on the bus, and he was trying to get to somewhere that was in the total opposite direction of which way I was going. And I was like, damn. He was asking me, and I was like trying to tell him, but he didn't really understand English. And so he was like, can you take me? And I was like, it was in the total opposite direction. I was like, fuck it. What else, you know what I'm saying? What else do I have to do? Even if I did have something else to do, I still would have. So I rode the bus with them. We jumped on the train. This was like an hour and a half long trip. I went like out of my way. And I just remember, and it was so kind of weird. There was a connection between me and him. I can't explain it. But so on the way there, like he sat next to me and stuff, and it was like he felt safe. It was because like he was lost. It felt like he was lost. But sitting next to me, I felt like I have 616 on the clock. I have to look out for this dude. And so I took him all the way. Well, the train took us. We got on the train, rode the train all the way to St. Paul. And took him where he had to go. Yeah. And then it was weird because I was looking, and this lady, and it was like one other person. They were watching me on their phone, like they were videotaping me, and I was like, "What the fuck is this shit?" I was like, these gang stalkers gotta cut it out. And the little Asian guy, he kept like smiling. It was like he was like a angel or something. You know what I'm saying? It was just so weird. It felt good though. I felt good doing it. Like it was out of the way, but. We didn't really have a conversation, but the look in his eyes, it was like, thank you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to explain, bringing tears to my eyes right now, because it was just it's the nice things you do for people, you know? Even if it causes you like a minor inconvenience, and you know somebody really needs you to help them, and it's not even like financial kind of help, even if it is, hey, if you got it, you should do it, especially if a person needs it, and you can do it. But time is one of the most valuable assets that we forget that we have. Usually it's something that we feel like we are losing. Mindset, poverty mindset. We don't have enough time. Hey, sure. Poverty mindset. If you always feel like you're losing something, then you're always going to be at a deficit. But if you feel like you're gaining, then you will gain. Then you will accumulate whatever it is you feel like you're losing. You will start to build on that. Okay, or whatever, I don't care. They're fighting again. Or playing, I don't know. But anyway. Anywho, what up, Miss Jo? She passed on, but she's one of mine. She watches over me 8:38 on the clock. And when she would get really excited, that's when she would start talking like we would be cracking up. She'd be laughing. She was a funny lady. I miss her. But anyway, so yeah, the small things in life. We've got to start. What seems small, anyways. What the world has told us are small things. Are things that are huge. They're massive. They're big for people. If you really want to break it down to a really kind of just really kind of get to the nitty gritty. Don't you jump up here. It's the small things that have actually changed. Karma. What are you doing? What? Go up there. Stop trying to knock stuff over. You go up there too. Good. It's actually the little things that actually probably changed you in the most profound ways. Yeah, we all like big, you get a car, you get a house, Oprah type shit. I swear to God, man. You can't. What are you doing? 10:10 on the clock. 10:11 on the clock. Divine timing. Everything in order. Divine order. Divine order. And yeah. So you get a car. You get a house. Like Oprah type shit. It is more important. You know those things. Yeah. Like oh yeah. Oh yeah. But then when you get the car, and let's say you get a flat tire, and you don't have a jack, or you don't know how to change a tire. And a stranger comes by and says, "Nice car. You got a flat tire?" Yeah, Oprah got me the car. And they're like, "Cool. Well, let me help you change." I mean, I'm on my way to to a business meeting, but I'll call him and tell him I'll be a little bit late. Let me help you with that tire. That's what I mean by the small things. Like, share, follow, comment, subscribe. Turn on your notification bell so you can get the gems I be dropping. Take a deep breath, Dwayne. 11:11 on the clock. I feel like falling in love. Falling in love. Something's right around the corner for somebody. Divine miracle. You're in the right path. You're heading in the right direction. 11:11 means that you are walking into a new life with new love, new opportunities. It's happening. Either you or me. I'm claiming it. Shit. All right, so move on to the next thing. Leave fuck boys and fuck girls in the past. I think we don't need to expound on that, but I'm going to. Oh, excuse you, burping and shit. Say excuse me. But so fuck boys and fuck girls. Leave them where they are. And fuck you, fuck them. Leave them where they are. Because they don't mean you no good. You know, I was listening to Mystic Tori Tarot. Hey girl, your fine self. You a fox girl. But I was listening to her yesterday, and yeah, she's right. You know, I'm telling you right now, a twin flame soulmate connection, somebody you're so destined to be with, would never do horrible things like try to kill you, sleep with your family members. You know, there are some things that should really just be like a non-negotiable. Karma, don't you do it. Sit down. Karma, sit down. Sit. Get out. Sit down. This bitch, I swear. These cats are bad. Yeah, anyway, if she jumps up there, you trust and believe I will kick this bitch out through the patio door. She know better. She be putting the little cat up to do stuff. I know she do. With her feminine wiles, 3 in the clock. But yeah, what I'm pretty much saying is that yeah, this should be non-negotiables, like spiritual non-negotiables. There are. And that's why we get in trouble, because spiritual law says you don't get into relationships with people we know better. You don't get into relationships with people who do this, and that to you. We know better. And that's why we get fucked up in the process. We get their karma because we accept their karma. So yeah, remember this, people. Hopefully this message finds you whenever time. Some of these messages are timeless. Some of them ain't. I'm just saying. Some of them just ain't timeless. Some of them you listen when you get the message, like if you're too late. It's the bus. But yeah, whenever this message finds you, it will find you. You need to leave that alone, or that bitch alone, because what happens is that they take it. Okay, so I always look at it like this: whenever I invest myself into people, give investments into relationships, 4 o'clock, it's like I give people a little itty bitty me, and I say, here you go, take care of that, please. And that's a piece of me. It doesn't die. It doesn't, like, you don't give it and say, here you go, and it regenerates back. No, that's a piece of you that you've given somebody, and it lives with them. That's the whole purpose. Because hopefully there's an exchange, and so people usually give you a piece of them, and maybe a little fucked up piece that you nurture and you help grow, and that's how you spiritually kind of connect with people and help them energetically. But then these people take a little bit of you and they pluck them around, or they throw them against TV screens, or they juggle with the motherfuckers, or they leave them somewhere for a few days and be like, oh, I forgot to load him, let me go back, and they abuse it, and it hurts. Now, every time we accept somebody back, she got a little boa. I like how she does it, like boa. How she goes around her neck. But hey Karma. Hey boo. Yeah. But every time somebody hurts you and you go back, you say, oh, okay, I forgive you, and you give them another piece of you. You keep giving people pieces of you, and they just keep abusing it. 5 on the clock. And if you understand what energy is and what investments into other people are, what you will understand is that they're supposed to foster these things in a good way and help them grow. But they don't. They just put them in their little pocketbook. Go here, another little piece of him, another little piece of him, and I'm gonna keep it right there till I need it. But until then, I'm gonna throw it up in the cabinet, and I ain't gonna touch it. I ain't gonna nurture. I'm not gonna foster it, because they'll just keep giving me little pieces of it every time I need it. And I'm not gonna give them another motherfucking piece of me. And what happens is that you find yourself at a financial loss. Somebody's about to lose some money. Watch yourself. Shake it fast. Watch yourself. Show me what you're working with. Somebody could be in Louisiana, about to lose some money. And kind of got that. I just kind of got an image of like a stripper taking somebody for their money. Watch it, bro. But what up, Mystical? But what I'm getting at is the fact that, yeah, you'll find yourself at a spiritual deficit, and then you wonder why people aren't giving back to you. But why should they? Every time they're gaining interest off of the little pieces, because you're gonna keep coming back 7 o'clock. So leave them motherfuckers where they are. Last one. It's time to throw a block party. All right. The first time I heard the spiritual gangster say that, the king of Aloha. What up, homeboy? The first time I heard him say that, I fell out of my chair. I was rolling. A block party. Yep, time to throw a block party. I throw block parties. I was throwing block parties like once or twice a week. Nope, because they're all blocked. I invited everybody to the block party. They foolishly accepted. Came. Boop, 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 boop. Block, 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 block. You got to do what you got to do to protect your energy, protect your peace. Because sometimes it's hard when you know that somebody you love is contacting you and you're like, damn, I know they in a bad situation, but fuck them. 7:57 o'clock. You know what I always remember? There was one time where I woke up. I was drugged, and I woke up, and everybody was sitting there looking at me like, oh my God, I think he's gonna go. And I was like, them motherfuckers waiting on me to die. Guess what? You're blocked, and I have no business talking to you ever again. And if I talk to you again, that means I probably want to die. And that tells the universe, that tells God. 6:55 a.m. on the clock, on the dot. It's 5:55 somewhere. Thanks, Dad. But that tells 6:55 is probably significant. Let me write that down. I don't know why I'm like 6:55. Why is that even significant? Look it up. Yeah, and so like that tells the universe the energy we send out there, like I talked about yesterday, frequencies and vibrations. You're on that low frequency because you're around them low frequency motherfuckers, and then your low vibe and then your vibration sets off low. That's what you're gonna attract. That's the like 9/11 on the clock. Somebody needs some help, or somebody's about to get the door kicked in. What? But yeah, today, you're just telling the universe, I don't care about my life. You're telling those motherfuckers 6:56 on the clock. Put that up too. I don't understand what's going on with me this morning. That tells the people around you don't care about your life either. If you keep talking to them like, well, everybody's sitting around like, it didn't work the first time, but he's foolish enough to start coming back around 9:30, 9 o'clock. He might just want to die. So we're gonna make that happen, because that's what we need to collect that money, or take his spot, or take his partner. Still his energy, still his ideas, creative notions and shit, ideals. Because an idea is different than an ideal. But that's it. Those are the messages I had this morning, and of course we're going to pull some tea. What's the tea, bitch? Alright, let's do it. Let's just use the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck today. Is that okay with you guys? Alright, like, share, follow, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Tell your family, tell your friends, tell everyone about me. Because I need new friends, I need new family. Because as I said, block party. I don't give a fuck if we grew up together, we slept in the same damn bed, shared the same clothes. Fuck yeah. This card I find yesterday keep looking at me too. Interference. Maybe God's trying to tell me somebody's still trying to interfere. But as I said yesterday, God saw it, interfered, ran interference, intercepted. Touchdown. All evil eyes are going blind during the reading of this message. All evil eyes are going blind during the reading of this message. All evil eyes are going blind during the reading of this message. We're going to return to sender 20 times fold. Got it with love and light with some haste behind it. Uncle Mike. Anything that does not belong to the collective and me. So mo to be, so mo to be, so mo to be, and so it is. Goosebumps, baby. Goosebumps. Spirit bumps. I ain't gonna call it goosebumps because goose means somebody trying to con your ass. Con bumps? I don't want those. Spirit bumps. God bumps. There we go. God bumps. Not to be confused with cold chills. You know, I activate my God bumps. Just did it now. Trip. I swear I just saw a cat tail on the counter. That bitch was on the counter. Come here, Trip. I knew what I just saw. 22 on the clock. He bad, y'all. Carmen ain't never jumped on my countertop. She know better. Alright, let me get a card, please. General collective energy reading. What's overall energy for the collective this morning, Dad? What's overall energy for the collective? Thank you. Justice. Could be a Libra. Somebody could be receiving justice. Somebody could be doing justice to, giving justice to themselves. You know how people be like, oh, that don't do you no justice. Well, maybe somebody is doing them some justice. So maybe somebody's getting justice today. And you could be Libra, could have it heavily aspected in your chart. Get your birth chart done, read it. See where it fits. If the glove doesn't fit, you must acquit it. Take what applies, leave the rest. If it resonates, it resonates. If it don't resonate, find somebody it resonates with. Yep. Somebody tried to put it into something, put a nail in it. See? Put a fork in it. But now you're out of anxiety, worry. This is a card that is significant for anxiety and stress. You just want to lay down. You don't let people just kill you. Let me get one for justice, please. Thank you, Dad. Yep. The justice this morning is that somebody has to share. Somebody that was either a Pisces or have it heavily aspected in their chart, or somebody that was waking up and seeing the light. Somebody is woken up and seen the light, has awakened. They're finally seeing things your way, the right way, or by the law standards. Justice. Remember, justice. Somebody has to share something with you, maybe some knowledge or information, maybe some coinage, some moolah, some ducats. They used to say back in the day, some ducats. He's using your litter box again. See, that's what I'm saying. She lets him. As long as she uses it, I don't give a fuck. Yep. You've been in a mental prison, or they've been in a mental prison, probably them. But they could be in a mental prison as well. You could be in a mental prison as well. Maybe that's why somebody's coming to share something with you. Let me get a card, please, for justice. Thank you. Make it up. Oh. Got to cover that up. But people can show all kind of other things. But we'll just cover that up. This is the cut I was talking about. Look how the devil's looking at the lady. He's looking at her like, I hate you. But anywho, and this is what I was talking about too, about the if you're the angel wings, if they point down like that, that means that you probably work for the devil. But anyway, this is somebody who's really all blockers just have to be removed. You're not being held by addictions anymore, negative vibration, negative low vibrational thoughts. You're been released from a low frequency. Maybe a bad relationship, maybe a bad partnership, because you can see the two people down there. But somebody today is walking away from him downstairs. Congratulations. Yep, Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. In the reverse, he's moving pretty fast, coming towards you. Something that has been slow is now moving faster to come towards you. Hey, one more for justice. Thank you, Dad. Ace of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles out here. You could be a lot of Pentacles that have been strong anyway. But we got 7 Pentacles so far. But you could be an Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But God is saying, here, baby. Go on to the store, get you a couple pieces of candy. Here you go, boy. Here you go. That's a big ass coin though. So you get you a lot of penny candy. Yeah, you're finally being carried off to calmer waters. You could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. With the truth, by the way. That's truth. Communication is truth. That's what I think. Let me get another one. Thank you. The Emperor. Ooh. Hello. Look at his face. He's like, yeah, I've been doing this for a while. They've been kind of protecting you for a while. They've been like, well, look, they've been watching. He got a little smirk on his face. Oh, I never noticed that. He got a gift for you too. Now I don't know why his ass ain't got off that throne and came and gave you the gift, but he the emperor, so you supposed to just go up to him and I guess. Remember, real empresses don't chase people. You just don't. Give me another card, please. Thanks, Dad. You're awesome. Ooh, the High Priestess. Look here. You are a High Priestess. You could be a High Priest. You got Boaz, and Joaquin ass next to you. Look at her face. She got the moon down there. She knows the secrets of Solomon. Look at her face. She's like, I ain't coming off my throne either. So you have an emperor and a high priestess. So maybe this devil card, no, that was for the Narg, could have been. But, so the emperor and the high priestess coming together? That could be it. B and J could be significant. Could be first initial, last initial names. Let's get a Moon Witch card. We can let 9:09 in the clock. I'm hitting 30 minutes. But this is a good morning. Good brand motherfucking rising. Deal with it. Don't watch it. Niggas card, please. Oracle deck. We got Oracle card, please. Thank you. 3 of them. First quarter, it's time to commit. No is in reverse. Sleep on it. So no, do not sleep on it. Move, act on it. Hectic change is important. Release the past. I talked about that earlier. And Freya, you are worthy. You are loved. That's what I got. Thank you for joining me this morning, Grand Motherfucking Rising. Hit that like, share, subscribe, comment button. Comment down below. Hit the notification bell. I gotta go because I'm approaching 30 minutes. I love you. Peace and deuces. Have a blessed day. Thank you.